a few months ago, Dennis just got in touch out of the blue and said, "Oh, by the way, we've been following you for ages, and we really like a lot of what you've been doing, and we've decided that we would really like to put out an EP of yours, either on vinyl or cassette. You know, what do you think?" Fuck. What do you mean? What do I think? I'm thinking, yes, please. We'll start with Ana Ott. Ana Ott is like, when they first got in touch with me, and then of course, like, I started playing stuff. I was a little familiar with Blemishes. Hadn't heard the whole album, but just started listening to it, and found it. Like I say, I didn't think it was going to be what I'm not sure what I expected, but I didn't expect that. But immensely enjoyed it. I think I played probably 1-2 tracks from it at the beginning, and then I'd just been so busy, didn't have the time, and had to just stop. A few weeks later on, over at a friend's place who's a photographer who's doing the photo shoot for me, and we were sitting down having a cup of tea, and as we're talking about ideas for the shoot, he goes, you know, I say to him, what's the music playing in the background? And he goes, "It's one of Ana Ott's albums." I was like, "Which one?" He goes, "Blemishes." And we sat there listening, and I'm like, this is really good. We actually then, for the whole shoot, the whole of the Ana Ott catalogue was our actual soundtrack to the shoot, and it was really the most fun. So I'm really pleased, to say the least. How would we say it in England? Chuffed. Glad that made you laugh. We would say I am chuffed to bits to actually being offered the chance to release a record. Like I say, it's on vinyl. That's even better. And it's coming out autumn, and I'm incredibly excited. I was trying to think of a name for it, and I came up with Code 17 Abstraction. I'm not going to tell you what it means, but it means something to me, and it's a little bit of mathematical trickery there, but you know, it'll become obvious. It has elements of jazz, click, and distortion. And it tells, there's a story for me in there, but again, it's mine, you know, but suffice to say, it appears to have a beginning, a middle, and an end, and I'm happy with that.
No matter how I try, I never seem to find a way to stand aside. Pop goes the skin, pop goes your life. Pop goes the world.
Usually people are like used to like hearing stuff with 4/4. To me now it's just like, well, why can't we have like 5/4 intro, 6/4 verse, and like 7/8 chorus, and you know, just break it up, because once people get used to hearing the repetition of that, as in like in a sequence, so it doesn't just happen once each time, it happens and then the cycle goes around again. They get used to the supposed strangeness. So I guess I am, challenging people to get used to the strangeness, or the perceived strangeness of what I do. How far can you reduce something until it becomes nothing? It's the idea of decomposing, deconstructing a song. Song is what? You got melody and lyric. Everything else is the arrangement. So let's say you take the vocal, which is the melody and lyric, and then you just go, well, okay, then how about if I just take out the bass line? Then if I take out the keyboards, then now I have the drums. What if I replace the drums with a click, literally a click sound? Then, you know, how about I replace the keyboards now with like the sound of like static electricity? And then technically it's still a song because it has the vocal and the melody. But it's just what people perceive as normal music. Everything that we have, they're just tools, they're just implements. You know, it doesn't matter whether it's a computer, a guitar, a couple of rocks to bang together, maybe. It doesn't matter. They're all just means to an end, to make a sound with, to like create something with. And once you get too comfortable, this is my opinion now. Not doesn't have to be anyone for anyone else, but my opinion for me is that when I start getting too comfortable with a method of working, that's when I try to kind of like move on somewhere else.